Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Top Corner. My name is Mervins. I'm your host for the channel. Today we're gonna talk about Real Madrid transfer window. We brought in some new players. I'm very excited for the season to see how they're gonna do, especially with the new manager. We're gonna play with the new system and everything. I'm very excited to see how everything's gonna go. Today we're gonna talk about them. We brought in four new players. I think we have brought in maybe more because I feel like we need more, especially in the midfield. But we got four, so let's talk about them and we're gonna rate them. And yeah, let's talk about who we could have bought into. So let's start with Mastantuono. I don't think I have a lot to say about him because he's a young kid, no experience in Europe already. Just coming in. I've heard a lot of things about him, watched some highlights from YouTube and stuff. He looks really good. He looks really good, but I don't want to put a lot of expectation on him already. Because we've seen it before, especially with Hendrick from last season. When they come from the South American leagues, with all the respect I have for those leagues, it's a complete different ball games to for when they come to Europe. I feel like the game is a lot faster and stuff, and they need to grow. So I would like to see how Zabi used him because I've seen also a lot of reports saying that Zabi really liked the guy and that he's gonna play a big role. I don't see how he's gonna play a big role because I feel like he doesn't have the experience for that yet. So I'm very excited to see how he uses them. I feel like the only way it's gonna happen is he's gonna be coming out the bench and he's gonna play in the Copa del Rey the first few games and stuff like that. Now I'm not gonna say he can't be like a big revelation or something, but for now I don't see it, so I'm not gonna expect too much out of him. So we're not disappointed, obviously. But yeah, I think that's how we're gonna use him. Probably gonna get a lot of minutes, especially with Jude Bellingham out. From what I know, he plays as a 10 in the right wing. So with Bellingham out, he's gonna have a lot of minutes in the 10 position under Zabi, and then I feel from there we will grow, and maybe next season 2026, 2027, we can see a lot more from him. But I'm not gonna put no pressure on that kid. Like let him grow. Same. I feel like we should have done that with Hendrick too, because when he came in, he had so much pressure on him that we expected him to be like the next big thing out of Brazil and all that. And then, I mean, we can see the talent. I feel like with Hendrick, he just doesn't have the experience yet. Because once in a while, you see things he does, and you're like, damn, this kid is good. But after that, he just do something completely stupid. And I feel like it's not that he's trash. It's just like up there, he doesn't understand some stuff yet. And I feel like we should not put no type of pressure on them because they just don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? Because playing in Brazil to playing in Spain, playing in the Champions League is a complete different thing. Playing in Argentina the same. So I'm gonna say let him grow, let him enjoy the game for now, and then he can grow into something better. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the left back, Carreras. Now, obviously, I don't know a lot about him. He was at Madrid for Castilla. Then he left and ended up at Benfica. Last season, I watched him against Barcelona in both legs. He didn't pocket Lamine Yamal, but he had a very, very good game against him. I felt like Benfica almost beat Barcelona, and he was a big part of it because he played really well against Lamine. He was very strong defensively, and his crossing ability was on point, which I feel like we don't have with Fran Garcia. Although in my previous video, I've said that I think Fran Garcia should play above him. The only reason I've said that is because from the Club World Cup, what I've seen Fran Garcia do under Xabi Alonso, I want to see more of that. You see what I'm saying? I want to see more of that and see what he can grow into. Because Fran Garcia is not a bad player. He just needs to improve on some simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or some tactical stuff. And also, he's not the most defensively good player, but with the cover he has in that 3-5-2 formation, which I think we're gonna use next season, he can improve a lot. He can give us a lot, especially with speed and everything. Although Carreras is another good player, I feel like Front has to start for now. Front has to start for now, and then throughout the season we can switch them. I don't want to say like, all right, Carreras is gonna be like the full starter for the whole season, no matter what happened. I don't want to say that because I feel like the competition with Friend is very healthy because he's improving. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot just say, okay, that guy, because it's not that far better than Front. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that one is world class and that one is just like a Sunday league player. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he has a big part to play because we paid 15 million for him, obviously, but I feel like he has to start on the bench and then earn his way going forward. Now let's talk about Dean Olsen. Wow, that signing, bro. I feel like we've been needing this for a long time. This guy is a breath of fresh air. Honestly, the way he passes the ball, the way he moves forward, I feel like we've missed that a lot last season, especially from the back line, because we had Rodrygo and Asensio. Although they very good defenders, you know what I'm saying? They very good defenders, but with the ball at their feet, like they not like ball playing center back as they call them. Like they can defend. I mean, even defend. Like last season, we got scored on a lot, so they wasn't doing a good job. But what I seen this guy could do on the ball is simply amazing, and I feel like that's gonna change the way we play a lot, which gonna benefit Zabi Alonso a lot. Now, my only worry is that we have to find somebody else to put next to him, because if he's that good and the person next to him can't do nothing, then it's gonna be a problem because him himself cannot fix our whole back line. Now, him being there is a big improvement from last season already. But we need somebody else that can step up and not do exactly what he's doing, but that can complement him. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I feel like that's how it's gonna work. But I'm very excited to see him. I feel like I could say for the next 10 years, that left center back position, I feel like it's locked. It's locked. I don't see him going nowhere. I hope that he stay healthy, and I feel like going forward we have a good center back on our hands. We have a good center back on our hands. Honestly, the person I would love to see next to him is Militao, because Militao is a good player, bro. He's a good player. My only worry is that after two ACLs, as a player that how can I say this? Like he loves to defend with his speed. Like it depends on his speed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if after two ACLs he can come back to the highest level. Obviously, I hope so, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That's one of the position I felt like we should have went out to and get another center back. There was a lot of talks about Konate. Nothing. I don't think I've ever seen like a report where Madrid went out and got like made an offer or anything. Although he has like I think 1 year left on his contract at Liverpool. I feel like Madrid is waiting to get him on a free next year. I don't think we need him for next year. We want him to compete now, but we didn't get him. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get nobody. I feel like we're gonna have to do with whoever we have right now. So think that that's what it's gonna be. And then the next signing is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Honestly, there's not a lot I could say about this guy either. We all know him from Liverpool. Big player. Won a bunch of trophies, the Champions League, won the Premier League twice, I think, over the time he was there. Although it was hard for him to leave Liverpool, they hate him over there now. But come on, still a good player. Very good IQ, very good going forward. The only worry for everybody is defense. Can he defend? Like even in the Club World Cup, you could see some plays where he was like, damn, they went by him like really easy, you know. And it's very worrying, especially when we had Lucas Vasquez last year. Like, are we gonna go back to that? Now, with the 3-5-2 formation, whoever's behind them, the role they're gonna have is to cover him because obviously he's gonna go forward. I feel like if he has somebody behind him that can cover the space he leaves, or even if like he get passed by very easily, the person behind him can cover the space. I feel like he will be all right. He will be all right. Although that's not the best case scenario, not the best case scenario. Like although that's not what we want, but I think that's how we're gonna do with it. Because I would prefer having Trent on the field that can create for us and having someone cover him than having him on the bench and putting Carvalho on the pitch as a wing back. I don't know if Carvalho can go 90 minutes as a wing back. Cause mind you, playing as a left as a right wing back and as a right back is kind of different. Cause as a right back, you just going up and down in the four. Playing four at the back and five at the back, not really five at the back, but five in the midfield is different. I don't know if you guys see what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Just we can talk in the comments. So yeah, I would prefer having Trent than having Carvalho right now, especially now that he's become older and stuff. And also from an ACL, I would prefer having Trent. Now, obviously, if Trent become really really bad this season, that is a problem for us. Then yeah, why not? But for now, I would prefer having Trent on the pitch rather than Carvalho. Now let's do a little rating game. I will rate Mastantuono signing as a young kid that can grow into becoming something big for us. I would rate that as a 9 out of 10 signing. I could rate it the same way as Vinny signing back in the day with and same as Rodrygo because they were like investment. I don't think they bought them hoping they would become like and they will have an instant impact because they were kids, you know what I'm saying? But I can see that over the next few years, it could become something big, you know what I'm saying? Now, Alvaro Carrera signing, I would say that's a 7 out of 10 because I feel like there's still better options on the market that I could list. I could say Theo Hernandez. I could say, now, this one was probably the most impossible transfer to happen, but Nuno Mendes, I would love to see him at Madrid. Who else? Who else? I was really excited for the Alfonso Davies one because there was a time when the talk was that he was coming to Madrid, but it didn't happen. So yeah, let's forget about it. But I feel like we could have went better. I feel like we could have went better, but that's what we got. So yeah, and Dean Olsen, that's a 10 out of 10 for me. I don't know. I love this guy. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. Same with Trent. Same with Trent. I feel like it's a bargain. Getting both of those guys, especially getting Trent for free, it's a bargain. So I'm very excited to see them, and hopefully we can win big this season. Like I said in my previous videos, I don't think we can go in with the Champions League with the squad that we have, but I would say that we push every game to win La Liga at least and the Copa del Rey. Like for me, that's my expectations, and I hope all those four guys do great throughout the season and they do good for us. And I hope that we concede less goals and we stay away from injuries this season. So that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and like, subscribe to the channel, and I love Madrid.